Hello Internet, Zihauna here. Today I would like to talk about elements and how to call upon the elements, how to borrow the elements' energy. That's what we're going to talk about. So when you have your altar, as you see mine, you see that I have a clear aspect of wind element with the fairy shelf. It's the little fairy world. And it's got a little bird, a little butterfly, a couple of fairies hiding in there. And that's my wind. We have earth, which is the flowers and the vegetables, does count as earth. And my mortar and pestle, because I squish earth or powder earth herbs into it, so I consider that as my earth element aspect. You have fire, your candles. Your athame is typically represented with fire, sometimes with wind, depending on what you're doing, your intention. And the moon water, which is obviously the water aspect. What is moon water? Well, when it's a stormy night, and I typically pick a full moon or new moon, depending on if I need a power source to borrow from, or if I'm creating new intentions or manifestations. I'm sure you could guess which is for which. Full moon, power. New moon, manifestations, change. Anyways, so you could use magic water that way. You could also turn your moon water, in full moon water especially, into holy water and use that for banishing and cleansing and even cleansing your altar space and protecting your home. I've done that many times. It's very effective. Anyways, so those are the elements on the altar. So my altar is a little disorganized right now, it seems, but it's intentional at the same time. I have the elements kind of mashed up or separated, and it makes sense to me. It looks pretty to me, and elements are just kind of everywhere with each other anyways. Although there are, for powerhouses, if you don't have enough energy to borrow or to use because your energy is everywhere with family, friends, school, whatever it is in life, your energy is just everywhere. You need to borrow energy. You can borrow that energy from the power, from the elements, the power of the elements. If you do an outdoor altar and kind of make it bigger and have the elements facing the directions they represent, that's even better. That's a strong powerhouse. Having north face earth, east be air, south be fire, west be water. And if you're facing those directions, even better. If not, that's okay. The universe understands your intent, especially if your intent is truly focused upon, and that's what you really are working for. So if you call upon the quarters, I do it now for specific rituals, not all rituals, and I usually word it a little bit better. This is just a quick wording for you guys. You could change the wording how you want. You can rhyme. You can make it make sense to you. I call upon the quarters, the north, earth, south, earth diggers, gnomes. Enter this space, enter this place. I call upon east, wind, nymphs, fairies. Enter this space, enter this place. I call upon south, fire, salamanders, phoenix. Enter this space, enter this place. I call upon west, water, undines, mermaids. Enter this space, enter this place. You do your ritual, and at the end of the ritual, you close it. Instead of saying enter this space, enter this place, you may leave if you wish, you may stay at your will. Either way, blessed be to each element, with a blessed be at the end for each element. And if you're facing the direction, again, it just makes sense to do that. If not, it's not the end of the world. That's about all the time I have for now. Ta-ta, so mote it be.